Anyway, let us carry on. Now, he gave us that mission, but obviously the intention is not to go through with it, but instead to use the information he gave us to bring him down. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. We're not supposed to talk to her until we're done with all of this. But, excuse me. I think it's right in here. I would be incorrect. He did say maintenance corridor, but not quite sure where that is. Right around here? Yeah, I guess I should just follow the minimap. That would make sense, wouldn't it? And there's the thing. Can I upgrade my inventory space? There we go. Because that is extremely annoying. I don't want to have to drop anything for that. So I have the crossbow. I don't think I have any ammo for it. But it does have one round. One bolt. Now, what I'm wondering, and I'm actually going to test this, I wonder what would happen if we actually tried to finish the job for him. I just kind of want to know. I don't even think that's even... Why do I keep doing that? I don't even think that's suggested in this. If we were to try and take up like an evil route where we actually finish the job and get a payout from O'Malley instead of working with Jenny and getting him arrested. I'm very curious. I'll give it a shot. I'll see what happens if I shoot the target with a crossbow instead of knocking him unconscious. I think there's a shortcut over here. Go! Oh yes. Bacow! Bacow! I don't want that open. These guys are still dead as fucking fried chicken. This woman has ceased to give a fuck. Oh my god, the lag! Alright, well we have two places to go. The first one, we have the target's up in this apartment, but we have to get into O'Malley's apartment, which is right in here. It is up at least one story, it seems. Alright, let's see what secrets this bugger has. I do not know the code to his apartment. You would think he'd have it a bit more secure for a man in his line of work. I want this first. Yeah, there we go.
Access granted.
There you have it. Once again, he has a great many boxes, and that seems very suspicious. Anyway, moving on. Newspaper. This is interesting stuff. So it does not mention why the SWAT team held out for so long. It does not say that Seraph Security was trying to handle it themselves. But it does mention the Mexican Town incident, which is what... It's the big fiasco that got Jensen fired. You know, it's referred to here and there, but we pretty much have all the details so far. Jensen and that other guy, Haas, who is now the receptionist for the local PD, they both were given an order to shoot an augmented teenager who was kind of causing a bit of a fuss. Jensen refused, and Haas took the shot because he just, I guess that's kind of his weakness. He just cannot disobey a direct order. So that's where the big trouble started. And that's what got Jensen fired, because he refused to take the shot, but the whole incident was bad publicity, and they just needed to blame. They need to pass the blame from the brass to the men on the field. Anyway, this looks suspicious. What does that have to tell us? These are the lodgings you will occupy. Note the door with security lock on it 1029. When you receive a special delivery, it will be left for you inside that room. Interesting. I don't need this. 1029. Boom. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's two more. We survived. I don't know if any of the evidence is intact, though. It's got a shit ton of very secure crates. Don't know what they're hiding. Ooh. Package of drugs. What else you got? You have contraband in your restroom? Actually, you do. That's kind of funny. What does this have to say? Yeah, it's just a book. Computer. Alright, let's hack this shit. So, unlike... I was kind of hoping when I saw this sort of thing, I was hoping that they would make it so, since hacking and lockpicking... no, I'm not done yet. I want this first. Since hacking and lockpicking use two different tools, I don't know why I waited so long.
Access granted.
In Deus Ex, the first one, I was kind of hoping that they would make two separate mini games, but instead they made it all one. Don't need this. Sam really fucked up this time. We told him to keep cool. He'd come with a clean solution. You know him with his crazy ass temper. Said there was no risk. He was covered in whatnot, went straight to Big Ben's corner and iced him in the middle of the goddamn street. Said it was deserted, but I heard through some of my personal channels how a local dealer might have witnessed all of it. I'll let you back once I know who he is and what he knows. This is Big Boss. If they ever get to Sam, you know he'll talk. Ah, I suspect that is the man that we are after. The situation with the gangs has become somewhat of an issue for us here. So... Ollie? Who's Ollie? So, it's not that... First impressions might suggest that O'Malley was trying to wipe out the local gangs in a manner that would just kind of let the problem deal with itself, essentially. That, it gives you the false impression that he was just trying to cut through the bureaucratic nonsense and just get rid of the gangs. But it actually runs much deeper than that. Turns out he was very much involved with them, and now they are really just a liability to him. What I have to ask, though, is how any of this really matters, because American law protects against unlawful, illegally obtained evidence. So the fact that I broke into this guy's house to find all this, the fact that I'm not a cop and I went through all this trouble to go undercover, the fact that I have to go in at guns blazing and take out a bunch of gangbangers just to get a witness, none of this would be admissible in court. This guy would get off scot-free. Anyway. Whatever, I guess it's not really our problem, as long as we get paid. We could always just shoot the fucker. Oh jeez, I have two things to capture this time. I could Fortify this, too late. I can't get that, whatever. It's not a big deal.
Access granted.
Alright. All we got is safe open. Got some shotgun cartridges and a nuke virus. No evidence in there, but really, there's only 4. Only 2 in each box. I do hate that about this game. The fact that, like, I understand if you pick up bullets from enemies, they might not all carry the same amount. But the fact that you can find, you know, boxes of ammo in people's apartments and it's not even close to full. Or you pick it up off of, like, military dudes who have not fired a shot the entire operation, you'd think that they'd be, you know, a bit well stocked. And evidently they are, because they will never stop shooting, but suddenly once you kill them, they only have 3 bullets left. Alright, so what we gotta do here is grab this stop virus. Yup! Okay. There's a bit of weird jumping to do that, but we have the landing thing. Hang on, this landing thing is called Icarus, isn't it? Just out of curiosity. What the hell is it? Yeah, I wonder why it's called Icarus. I know Icarus is kind of the big deal. It's the, like, metaphor used for much of this game about technology that is taking us too far for our own good. I'm sure you all know the story of Icarus. And in fact, a lot of this is just drawn back from, what's it called? From the first game as well. Icarus was the son of Daedalus. Daedalus was imprisoned because, well, there's a whole story to that, but the bottom line, Daedalus was imprisoned, and he built the labyrinth, which housed the Minotaur and everything. And he was thrown into the labyrinth, and the only way they could escape, him and his son, was to, he fabricated some wings for them that allowed them to fly out of the labyrinth and off of the island. And his son, Icarus, was too impressed with the wings. He was, like, fascinated by them, and he loved to see how far he could go. Daedalus told him not to go too far off, but Icarus did not listen, and he flew too close to the sun. The sun, of course, being the symbol of the god Helios. And it melted his wings so that he plummeted back to the earth. And, of course, died. That's the abridged version. That is the layman's version. Alright, now, Greg Thorpe, the janitor of the plant that we went to, he is the one who led us onto this guy here.
You want to buy or sell something? It's all on the computer. What do you want?
I'm a friend of Greg Thorpe.
Really? Okay, I give you the egghead discount.
Thanks. So, as you can see, he has slashed his prices a bit by about 25%. That's quite nice. Ooh, silencer. Hey, now. Boom. He's got that. He's got a remote mine. That's about all he's got. He's not really got anything that useful.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. But now, I want to... Where's the silencer? I want to put this... Oh, I can put it on this or that. I'll put it on this. I don't know why, but I've always just loved the look of a pistol with a silencer on it. It looks so professional. Anyway, there's no going down, but there is going up. And going up is a bit of an issue. So you can see these guys here. These are the gangbangers, and yeah. So we have to knock out Double T. We cannot kill him. I do not have the praxis available to bust through this, which would make it easier. Anyway. Boop! As far as I'm concerned, there's no real way to get through this without causing a huge fuss. That's not important. Except it did give us the code for this. 3733. Or did it? Oh, the door's open. Okay. Actually, you know what? Since I do...
I don't know about this. Breaking into the cop shop? Double T says we don't got no choice. If we want to face down the ballers, we need the same firepower they got.
Well, he really thinks the Popo's feeding them weapons. That's just fucked, man.
Popo's somebody. So, are you in on this or not?
Well, I guess we could get in from the sewer, but still, breaking into a cop shop?
Grow some balls, man. I've broken into worse places than that. Now, I don't think there's any way I can actually get both of these guys in one hit. They don't seem to notice me at all. Which is very interesting. There you have it.
Who is it?
Nobody.
Stay out there, asshole.
Nope. Don't worry. Ain't nothing going on.
I knew there was nothing.
Yeah. Those guys are just completely oblivious, but without the ability to punch through the wall, there's no way to really take that guy down quietly. This is what we gotta do. Boop.
Hey, you alright?
Now.
This is the spot, man. Keep looking. Someone's playing.
Shit! I didn't think that was him. Well then, if that's the case...
Hey, you alright?
You think he's alright? He just got a bullet to his head. So that's Double T who comes out of the door first. Or so it seems. And somehow he has not noticed at all. Oh, because I haven't opened the door.
An extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet the sheriff.
Who is it? You gonna stay out there, asshole?
Let's see if I can pull this off. Where the hell is he?
Someone over
I missed. Fuck.
there. Bastard! Ain't got nothing yet.
So yeah, it's just a complete failure. There is no alternative pathway you can take that mission, which is kind of a shame. For a game that offers such freedom, you would think that neat little hidden alternatives would be, present like that.
You gonna stay out there, asshole?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here. Still don't think you're gonna be ready for me.
Sounds like trouble.
Boom! You're not Double T though.
Move.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm sorry to say. Alright. Well, we've done everything. Where'd your shotgun go? I think that might have been it, actually. These guys are both dead as fucking ducks.
Tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the General Assembly with David Sarif, united in their cause to find a common ground.
Well, it's nice to know that Taggart is looking for a peaceful resolution. Although he could be full of the same politician's hot air. And all his talk of peaceful compromise is just a front for his bullshit. Excuse me. I meant bullshit. But you never know. He may actually be sincere. He'll have to prove it first. There's no particular reason for that. Or this.
Did you get everything? We have to get that son of a bitch, Jensen.
I think I have everything.
Excellent, Jensen. I knew I could trust you. You identified the shipment completely unnoticed, and my guys got their hands on Double T. Awesome job. What else you got?
Here's the weapon used in the dealer's murder. Hope you can make good use of it.
You bet, big boy. I've got a feeling O'Malley's guy will become a lot
Can't
more
really trace
receptive to
crossbow bolts the
interrogation
same way you trace
once he knows
bullets,
I can
though.
pin this murder on him.
I paid a little B&E visit to O'Malley's apartment. I found a stash of illegal drugs. Not much, but enough to get him convicted.
Great work. Found something else?
I managed to hack into his personal account. I think you might want to check any connection O'Malley has with FEMA. There's definitely something going on there.
Good. The more dirt we dig up on that asshole, the better our chances to put him away for good. Got anything else?
No, that about covers it. I think O'Malley's plan was to start a controlled gang war between the derelict row ballers and the Motor City bangers. You might want to check into that.
Really? All right, I'll keep that in mind when I review all the evidence. Well, that's it. You did a great job. Here's the stuff I promised you. We've got more than enough to nail him now, and I want to make a move before that son of a bitch gets wise. But I ain't got no backup, and I doubt he'll go down peacefully. You've already done the bulk of the job. You want to put the finishing touches on yourself?
It'll be my pleasure.
Perfect. My contact tells me O'Malley's gone back to his apartment. Go get him. I'll be waiting for you in the alley near the building once you've taken care of that scumbag.
Obviously, we want to take him alive. But I'm sure he's not quite so willing to accept that resolution. Pardon me, brother. Mind the corpses. I don't think these guys carry anything, do they? They'll wake up soon, I hope. I mean, none of the Deus Ex games really ever consider there to be a difference between dead and unconscious. These guys are unconscious. They've been unconscious for all day. These guys are dead. And they ain't gonna be any less dead. Alright, well, we have little choice now. So once again, all the dirty work that the police have to do falls upon the citizen to complete. Have to wonder why we pay taxes.
Mr. Jensen. Don't know why I didn't recognize you the first time. Here to make sure your treachery is complete.
Treachery? You lie, steal, murder, manipulate, and cheat on a daily basis. Men like you shouldn't even be allowed to use the word treachery.
Your little outburst is quite amusing, Mr. Jensen. I didn't mean any of it as an insult.
Whatever. I'm here to arrest you. I strongly suggest you consider a peaceful resolution.
I'm afraid I won't be able to comply, Mr. Jensen. But allow me to make you a different offer.
That's interesting. I just kind of want to see what it is. I'm not going to accept it, of course.
I'm listening.
I don't resent you for what you did. You played your cards and alliances well, and it's something I can respect. Still, it doesn't mean that I accept defeat. I'm willing to transfer to you a rather enviable sum in exchange for my freedom.
That's it.
I don't think so. No more games. You're going down.
So be it.
Boom! Not quite as quick as on the draw as I am, I'm afraid. I suppose that's the perks of Perks of having your fists as a more lethal weapon than any handgun. Alright, well, not much else to do here. Just gotta wrap things up. And mister, there you are. You blend in too well.
So? What happened?
He looked a bit tired and it made him grumpy. He's asleep now. All that's left to do is go in there and cuff him.
I've always liked your style, Jensen. I know I've said it a couple of times already, but thanks. You've done a really good thing today. It's been a pleasure working with you again. Just like old times, eh? Good luck with, well, whatever it is your cute ass is working on these days.
Thanks. So what did she give us in the end? Was it just money? Net praxis? What? Oh, next praxis. Okay. Where's our money? How do I know how much money I have? Oh, it's right there. I don't feel like we got a whole lot out of that. This is a bit more trouble than it's... Actually, she gave us this. What is this? Ammo capacitor. We'll put that on that. And, that's that. What does it put us at, then? Oh, that's another 10 bullets. That's a big help. So the Surat guy, the black market guy in the apartment, didn't really have much that we could use, but this guy might have a bit more.
How may I be of service?
He's got more... Well, he's got shotgun cartridges. He's got these upgrades. Ooh. Ooh. Gimme, gimme. Mine template. Basically, the mine templates, they're just a generic thing that turns a grenade into a mine. I don't really think they're that useful.
Always a pleasure.
Alright. Let's work with this now. I like that. Weird how it's just some kind of barrel extension in terms of its appearance. Oh, it's more than just that. Never mind. It's like it adds a second exterior barrel, but I don't really see how that would really work. Ah. I see. So you can choose to have it either a single shot or double shot. It's kind of like, it's just something that's completely impractical and doesn't make sense. The same way that in Half-Life, the Spaz 12, they act like it has two barrels, when in fact one of the barrels is just a tube that holds the ammo. So I'm not really sure where they get off of that. We could buy another Praxis with the money we got. No, we can't anymore. Never mind. I lied. Spent too much gosh. We could also head back to the apartment, just see what's up. Where the hell am I? I got lost. I guess I'm going this way. I'll just take a look at the apartment, see if anything's new. I highly doubt there is. And if that's the end of that, we will just move on to the next mission, where we will be departing to Shanghai.